All right. Yeah, we have to do this one. Yeah, we're in the last stretch of the game. Yes. Okay, fine, I will. We have to go with Alice. We're going with Alice now. I'm thinking I would like to go with Alice and take the cyan door. Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah, sure.
That means Quark and I are getting paired with Luna.
I don't have a problem with that. Miss Luna's nice.
That's fine with me, too. We'll take the yellow door then, right?
That means Clover and I will take the purple door with Tenmyoji.
Aw, I wanted to go with Alice.
There's something wrong with me.
Well, no, not wrong.
Yes, Donna.
Okay, what is it then?
Well, you're really gonna make me say it?
What are you doing when you need to pee? Well, there's some toilets in those rooms.
You're...
You just have to find the toilet.
What? Well, you... I'll have you know, I'm as spry as I was when I was 20.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7.
We don't have time for this. We need to go.
You're getting an earful later, young lady.
Yeah, whatever.
3, 2, 1. 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Let's see. Well, what Alice is coming up with.
The door said crew quarters? People probably stayed here.
There are numbers on each of the doors. So they're room 1, room 2, room 3, etc.
I still can't get over her design. I guess we might as well start by opening one of them. Oh yeah, that's for Schrödinger's cat.
Looks like we were right. This place really says someone lives here.
Yeah, there's a bed and everything.
Yep.
But who would be spending the night in a place like this?
It looks too plain to be a guest room. This room probably belonged to a laborer or some kind of blue-collar worker.
We can't get all
This
over
is
her.
where the people who worked here stayed.
But what were they working
Beats
on?
me. Why would I know that anyway? I don't know what this place is any more than you do. Your guess is as good as mine.
Do you think it might be a coal mine? Or maybe they're drilling for oil or something.
I don't know about that.
What do you think this hall leads to?
You want to go have a look?
Yeah. No luck. Looks like it's locked.
No getting out of the hallway until we can unlock it then, I guess.
Looks that way.
Alright. Let's split up and have a look at these cabins. Zero told us that there are key cards we can use to open the AB rooms. Maybe there's one hidden in here somewhere. So, let's get started. Whether or not Fi and Alice both moved off to start looking. Fi headed to room 4 and Alice went to room 2. Okay, I think Alice is investigating this room. Oh well, I don't think she will mind if I go in. Some alone time with Alice. Sigma! What are you doing here? I just thought I would come check up on you. Oh, well, I haven't found anything interesting. There's a telephone. A phone. Looks rather old. Look at the top there. It's got a place for a small cassette tape. I think the tape is actually for the answering machine part of the phone. That would make this phone decades old. There's something on top of the desk. It's a little piece of metal. It's made of glass. It's also got this flat drawer. Oh, okay. Oh, it's a bed. What is this? You can't tell. It's a bed. An old cot. I know that. I'm talking about what's on it. You mean this silhouette? Yeah. Well, let's think about it. Isn't it just like the tape they put down when someone gets murdered? Oh, come on, don't say that. You're gonna freak me out. Heh. Afraid of the dark too. Anyway, look at the area near the left arm. It looks like it was torn. Yeah, and it doesn't look like normal wear and tear either. I think someone did it on purpose. Do you think it means something then? I don't know. Oh, hello Sigma. Find anything? Not really. Oh. I found something. What is this? By the gods! I never thought I would see one. What? You scratch off the silver part with the coin so you can see the naughty stuff. It's the ultimate in interactive poster technology. What teenage boy doesn't dream of something like this? The excitement, the anticipation, and finally, the reveal. You look pretty excited. Of course, this chunk of metal ought to do it. Damn it, it's too slippery. I think I'm going to need a coin to deal with that silver menace. What the fuck? So there's something on top of the desk. Yeah, it's a piece of metal. Kind of cylindrical. I guess we can make a key out of it. Looks like this is important, but this is like torn apart. Man, not again. Again? The silhouette. Oh, did you see one in another room? Yeah, I saw another one just like this. It had a hole torn around the ankle too. No, it had a hole, but it was somewhere else. Okay. Well, we got a key. Oh, is that a key for here? Wait a minute. This key. Goodbye, handcuffs. Shouldn't have any more door problems now. Oh, there's something on here. A box cutter. What's this? I'm guessing it's not just some screwing around with a pen. There are 10 of these horizontal lines and then something that looks like a check mark in the middle. Huh. Damn, I have no idea what this could be. This is just like the other ones. It's ripped too, but it's a bit different. Okay. Oh, there's only one room left. There's a book on top of the desk. Let me see here. It's called... How the hell do I pronounce that? Schrödinger's cat. There's a kitty on the cover. Isn't it just precious? Oops, there it goes. Still can't help talking like a cat when I talk about a cat. Let's see what's in here. Looks like all sorts of sciencey stuff. I have no idea what any of this means. I don't think this is part of any kind of puzzle, so I'm just gonna leave it here. Oh, it's not there now. What is that? There's a set of 3 connected panels behind the phone. It looks sort of like a mirror. The surface is kind of matte, but it isn't very reflective, but the light is good. So it's easy to see what's on it, what it would be if there was anything on it. Phone. Is it connected? A phone. That's so good I can't connect to anything. Oh! What the fuck does that mean? I just typed in boop. What the fuck does that mean? What in the name of... Ah, that was another funny number. Oh. This appears to be the internal line button. 1 probably means room 1. Oh, that's the room I'm in right now, so we'd probably call here. Actually, that's probably just wouldn't do anything. I mean, it's not like you can call yourself with only 1 phone, but there's no harm in trying, right? Nope, nothing. Pressing the 1 button is probably pretty pointless. Maybe it's a big internal line button, 2 must mean 2. Maybe this is connected to Alice. Let's give it a shot. Who is this? Oh, hey Alice, so you are there. Sigma? Is that you? Yeah. Where are you calling from? Room 1. That's right next door. Why did you call me? You could just walk. Wait a minute. What's wrong? There's something on the display. It says 25 asterisk asterisk. Do you think it's a clue? Well, I'm going to look around this room a little bit more. I'll see you later. It's weird. Why can't I call room 3? That means 4 is 5. Just me. Better than a justice, I suppose. Well, you can do better than that. I'm hanging up. Come on, wait. What do you want? And where are you calling from? Room 1. Ah. I guess they have some kind of internal line. Seems like it. So what is it you... Huh. What's this? Agricola 92. I didn't know you were into German-style board game farming simulations. I meant asterisk 92. How on earth could you get those two mixed up? That's what it says on the phone display. Maybe it's a clue. Anyway, I'm going to get back to searching this room. Call me if you find anything else. So, are we calling now 2592? This is room 3 and no tape has been inserted. The answering machine will not function. What does it mean? Where should I call next? Okay. So that's good. We just need to find a tape now. Oh, that opened really easily. I guess it was locked. Amazing. A large roll of aluminum foil. What are we doing with the aluminum foil? Uh-huh. Okay. What the fuck? It's like a music note in the middle, but we don't have anything like that here. The music is kind of creepy, but also kind of cool. I don't know. It's weird. What do you mean too? Do you see them like in this near the rooms? Yeah, just like the symbols on the wall, desk, everything. Really? What could they mean? I have to like something with those, I'm guessing. Aha! The aluminium foil is in place. Just gotta shut it. Okay. Oh! Oh! Wait, what did we try? I don't even know what we tried. Ah! The pattern was reflected and the pattern is being overlaid. Oops. That's what it looks like. You just have to... Huh? The fuck? Huh? So 4985 4 9 8 5. Piece of cake. Wow, good job. That was pretty impressive. Okay, it's a cassette. So isn't the cassette goes in this room here? Are you trying to put the cassette into the telephone? You really might as well give up now. It's not going to work. The lid to the cassette tray doesn't open. No wait, that was room 3, right? Alright, this is open. Boo, badoo, boo, boo, ba. Congratulations. That voice. Looks like you found the answer. The number you just entered is the number for the phone in the 3rd room. The button is HAR on the top of the phone, not just shortcuts. That means all the other phones have actually numbers too, though I guess that's not really important. Anyway, you're calling room 3 right now. Room 3? Then that means... Since you're so clever, I'm sure you've figured it out by now. But yes, you are right, I'm speaking to you from a pre-recorded tape. So you can grasp me all the questions you like, but I won't be able to answer them. I'm afraid this little talk is going to be a bit one-sided. Then again, it's going to be a very little talk, because I only have one thing to tell you. Have a look at the left screen above the phone. The answer you're looking for is hidden there. What answer, you ask? Well, I can't hop you with that one. Bye! Have a nice trace. Left. It's another 4-digit number. What am I supposed to do with this? I guess I need to enter it somewhere. 2625. It's not 2625. Fucking stupid. Let's see if this is anything. Yeah, okay. There's some kind of pin in there. Let's see. A small metal pin. Three, four, 7, 2, 3. I did. Three, 4, 7, 2. Oh, good job, you opened it. Yeah, I'm pretty great. Looks like there's something in there. Check it out, a wallet. You probably shouldn't get your hopes up. Why not? Just a feeling. Yeah, fine, whatever. I'm not gonna let you bring me down. Let's see what's in here. What the hell? What is it? There's only one coin in here. Oh, it's not even real money. It's just a toy coin. I see, didn't I tell you? Damn. It's time. Boys, it's time. Alright, you silvery bastard. Time to meet your doom. Let's do this. Yeah! Damn, you're really excited. Hey, don't misunderstand me. I'm just really anxious to find a clue in there, aren't you? Want to let me do it then? I'm sorry. Please, just let me have this. Then get on with it. Let's get started. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Whoa. We're missing something. Oh. Ah. Damn! I look away for a second and you scratched it all off? Yeah. I noticed some things that might be clues, so I kept going. You mean these marks on her arms and legs? Yeah. There are 4 of them. A star, a circle, a diamond, and a triangle. Hey, what are you doing? You've already scratched it all off? No, I'm not done yet. This blue part still needs to go. Sigma. I don't think that part is going to come off no matter how hard you scrape. Oh, this is, okay, whatever that is. Unspoken. Oh wait, the key for... oh wait, this one, right? Aha. What was that noise? Maybe I can type stuff now. So it's 16891 6 8 9. Okay. Yes, it opened. So it's sun, moon, star. It opened! Man, what good is a victory that ends when there's no one there to see in? I'm lonely. Oh well, I'll just have a look inside. Wait a minute. If I look through the stuff in here without telling Fi and Alice, they might be suspicious later. You took something when we weren't looking. Yeah, those are two bad signs I really don't want to be on. I think I'll just go get them before I go through it. Wow, that was easy enough. Hey, what's this? Did she open this, Sigma? Yeah, who else could have done it? Why didn't you tell us sooner? What? Forget about it, Alice. Let's just see what's in there. What's this thing? A map. It says floor A. We can look at it more later. There's more stuff in the safe. Why don't we get all of it out before we're going through it? So we got a card. Whoop, that makes 2 cards. This is one of those cards for the AB rooms. See, it says Ambidex room right there. So it does. Then we can use that to open the AB rooms. Yes. But how are we supposed to get back there? The door to the warehouse is still locked. I think the answer to that question is in the safe. Check this out. Here are a few more rules for you, okay, we know that. I see, so once we can get out of the crew quarters, we can head back to the warehouse, right? Yeah, seems like it. And this is the key. Let's go. It's a book about cats. Do we have time for that right now? Right, meow? Meow? Sorry. It's a sort of, I guess you can call it a tick. I've had it since I was young. I wish I was just kitten, but I can't control it. It's not dangerous though. You're perfectly fine. Not dangerous. Anyway, the book's called Schrödinger's Cat. Oh, Schrödinger's Cat. Don't you mean Schrödinger's Cat? Oh, you've heard of it? I think it would be harder to find someone who hasn't heard of it. For real? Do you know what it is too, Alice? Of course I do. I was just wondering why this book was here. So, what is Schrödinger's Cat? It's a quantum physics thought experiment. The book probably discusses the principles the experiment talks about it more in depth. See, Erwin Rudolf Joseph Alexander Schrödinger was a scholar of theoretical physics in Austria. He was born in 1887. And, wait, is this going to be a long story? Yes. Thought so. How about we talk about it later then? I mean, we just found the key that will get us out of here. You do have a point there. Yes, he does. We should leave now. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's go! We did it! First puzzle, only an hour, let's go! Fuck, dude. That took so long. Oh. Whew. We made our way down the hallway and at the end waiting for us. Hey, it looks like the gang's all here. What's up?
Nothing's up. We left our room and it left.
And ended up here.
Sigma, let me see that map you found earlier.
Alright. Oh, no matter which door we took, all of them lead back
That's the
here.
same as the map we found in the lounge.
The lounge?
Oh, we found something like that too. Our room was an infirmary.
That's so. We found ours in the crew quarters.
Maybe we should sit down for a bit and exchange information.
No, there's plenty of time for that after we check out this elevator.
What the? Oh, this is just like the other floor.
These doors have colors on them too. The one on the left is green. The one in the middle is blue. And the one on the right is red.
Are these chromatic doors? Look, there's a box here. It looks like the ones we saw earlier.
Lock, huh? Yeah, I won't budge.
Yeah, just like the other doors. No good trying to force it open, I suppose.
Is something wrong, Alice? You've been staring at your bracelet.
Oh, no, I'm fine. But it looks like my guess was right. The numbers have changed.
Numbers? Oh yeah, the time. Looks like 2 hours, 6 minutes.
Ah, for fuck's sake. You telling me we're gonna have to just sit around here for another 2 hours?
No. Looks like we don't have a choice then. We gotta head back. Clover, how about you show him that note we found?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Huh? Was it something about supplementary rules? Because we found a note just like that. It was in the infirmary.
Yeah, we found one too. It was in the safe in the crew quarters. If that's true, then we can all go back the way we came and get into
I
the
don't
warehouse.
think Zero's saying we can. I think he's saying we have to. Otherwise, what's the point of that key card?
You mean this? The Ambidex room key.
We found some too.
That makes 6 then, one for each AB room.
Let's head back to the warehouse.
So when Zero says jump, we say how high, huh?
If you don't like it, stay here. Stupid angry mutt watching the door sounds about right.
Asshole. Better hope I don't have rabies, you self-satisfied old turd.
Well, what's it going to be? Are you going to go back with us? Or are you staying here by yourself?
All right, fine. I'm going.
So, this is the crew quarters, huh?
Just as the note said. We had no trouble getting in here.
That means we can go to the infirmary or the lounge.
Yeah, we can check out any of them.
Hey, look, Grandpa. They got a poster of a lady in here. It looks like the ones you got back home.
This one's pretty hot.
Oh my god, dude.
least 14, maybe even 15 EU.
Agreed.
I sure would like to take it home with me.
For what?
Fortunately, I don't think this is really the time for that. Let's keep moving.
Oh my god. Whoa, hold on, Grandpa. Since when were they buddies? Oh, had they always been their clones? In other words, they'd known each other before nonary games, and if Quark was telling Tamayoji, was calling Tamayoji Grandpa, maybe they were even related. Alice and Clover seemed to be close too. Just how many of these people knew each other already?
Let's go, buddy. I can't wait to get out of here and back to my, grandpa videos.
What the fuck?
Oh, you mean the ones you keep in the locked cabinet?
Shh. You're being too loud, Quark. You have to say these things quietly.
What the fuck? Okay, Quark and myself each gave one card to Luna, Alice and Tamayoji. Then we headed into the AB room, so there wasn't really any discussion about who would go into which door, but Fi and I found ourselves heading towards the leftmost room. Looks like everybody else has gone in already. I think we should head
Why
into...
are you asking me? Just hurry up and get in there.
Alright, alright.
Ambidex 45.
This game's got a time limit too? Wait.
Something wrong?
No, nothing. There's no one
What are you
here.
talking about? Of course there isn't anyone here.
Well, yeah, I know.
Let's get inside.
Yeah, alright.
This looks just like the room we woke up in.
Yeah, well, there's one thing that's different. Yeah. Looks like there's something on it.
Shit! The hell are you doing, you idiot?
Oh, I just pressed the stop
Did
button.
you even read what it said? Once you press that button, it locks the door for 40 minutes. Now, thanks to your stupid ass, we're stuck in here for almost an hour.
Oh, really?
Yes, really. Ugh.
Hey, hey, hey! Looks like everybody's closed their AB gates.
The B gates? No way we already had that. Oh, man.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be continuing my earlier explanation.
Now, let's get this party started! Let me tell you about the AB game. Since it's a game, you're obviously going to have an opponent. But it's not like this is a battle royale where you just fight everybody. Each round will be a one-on-one battle. Mono a mono, or mono a womano. Well, there are two people in each pair, aren't there?
So it'll be more of a 2-on-1 battle, I guess.
Now, I imagine you're all wondering who your opponent is going to be. It's actually really easy. You'll be competing against whoever you paired up with to go through the chromatic doors. For example, Siggy and Fido paired up with Alas and went through the cyan door, didn't they? That means that Siggy and Fido will be playing against Alas. And it goes the other way too. Alas's opponent will be Siggy and Fido. Obviously, that means Potassium and Clevo's enemy will be Tamioli. And B.O. and Quirk's enemy will be Mooney! Well, I guess enemy isn't really the right word, is it? After all, if you choose ally, they're your ally.
What? Don't get it? Well, don't worry. Just listen while Zero the Third explains it all.
First, I want everybody to focus on the screen on the device in the back of the room. You should see A, ally, and B, betray on it. Do you?
All you guys have to do
Is pick! Just pick one of those easy options!
Your BP will go up or down, depending on what you pick.
It's a little complicated, and some of you are a little slow. So, I made this handy chart. The plus and minus are from your point of view. So, let's say you choose ally, and so does your opponent. You'll get 2 BP, and so will they.
And you'll all get a nice warm, fuzzy feeling inside.
We call that
The best pals outcome. Just puts a smile on your face, doesn't it?
next is what you get if you choose ally, but your opponent chooses to betray. If that happens, you lose 2 BP, and they get 3. We call that the stupid jerk face outcome.
Somebody did that to me, I'd skin them and stew them with some taters. The third choice is the opposite of that. It's when you choose betray, but your nice, innocent opponent chooses ally. This time, you're the one who gets 3 BP, and they're the one who loses 2.
We call that the serves them right outcome. I mean, what were they thinking? Choosing ally was a stupid choice, and there's nothing for you to feel guilty about. And finally, the very last scenario. This is when you choose betray, and so does your opponent. If that happens, neither of you gets or loses anything. Absolutely 0 change in BP. Boring. We call this why even bother outcome. As the game master here, this is the situation I want to avoid the most. You're probably wondering about the pairs, aren't you? Well, let me explain. Remember how I told you that both people in a pair share a destiny? Well, that applies here too. The 2 of you only get 1 vote. You get to choose once between ally or betray. That doesn't mean you split your points though. You both get 3 points, or lose 2 points, or whatever. In other words, what you see on this chart is what you get. Okay then. I think that about does it for the basic rules. Well, actually, there's a little bit more, but we'll just have to wait, I guess.
What? Why does it have to wait?
Hush now. It'll be okay.
No, it won't.
30 minutes remain.
Anyway, I've gotta hop along now. Don't do something harebrained and wait until the last minute. You got plenty of time, so think it out. Bye-bye now. Have a nice trust.
Man, what are we going to do?
About the AB game?
Yeah. Should we choose ally or betray?
Yeah, it's a tough call. This is really kind of an interesting game. Seems like it's based on the prisoner's dilemma.
What's that?
You've never heard of it? It's a thought experiment that uses game theory to examine why people do or don't cooperate. Let's say Apple and Banana have committed a serious crime.
Apple and banana?
I just gave them the first names I thought of. They don't mean anything. Anyway, Apple and Banana are caught by the police and sent off to separate cells far away from one another. In other words, there's no way for them to contact each other. And they're not like telepaths or something. So that's the setup. You following me?
Yeah, keep going.
So, a detective shows up. He visits each cell and tells them both exactly the same thing. Goes something like this.
You can both clam up if that's what you want. We're gonna have to put you both in the slammer for 2 years if you do. Now, if you flip on your pal over there, tell me everything. I can get your sentence reduced to 1 year. That means your buddy will serve 15, but that ain't your problem, right? Of course, if he decides to spill the beans, it goes the other way. He gets 1 year, and you get to spend 15 years eating government cheese. You're probably wondering if both of you confess. Well, I can shave off a little time for saving me trouble, but you'll still both do 10 years. So, punk, what's it gonna be? Gonna give me what I want? Or you gonna keep that trap shut? Of course, I told your partner the same thing I just told you. I wonder if you can trust him to keep the cat in the bag. No rush. Give you plenty of time to think about it.
So that's a prisoner's dilemma.
Yeah. What would you do? Say you were in Apple or Banana's shoes.
Well, if my erstwhile criminal associate Banana is going to keep his mouth shut, then the best choice for me is to spill the beans. That way I only serve 1 year. But what if he confesses too? Then the smart thing would be for me to do the same. After all, if he cuts a deal and I don't, then I'll spend 15 years in prison. If I confess, I can shave 5 years off of that. Then it seems like the best choice is always going to be to confess.
Interesting. But you're forgetting something important.
Which is?
That Banana will be thinking the same thing. So you'll both confess, and you'll both end up serving 10 years. Do you get it? If you both trusted each other, then neither of you would have served more than 2 years. But because you both made the decision based on your own self-interest, you're gonna spend 8 more years in prison. In other words, the logical decision leads not only to a less desirable outcome on the group level, but also a pretty shitty situation on the personal level too. You see now? The A-B game is the prisoner's dilemma.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much the same thing. If we trust Alice, we can both increase our BP by 2, but if we don't trust each other, in the long run, it won't benefit either of us.
Yeah, but this is where it gets interesting. Let's say for a moment all 9 of us are on one team. Who would we be playing against?
0, of course.
Right. So we can assume the 9 of us are fighting 0 in the AB game, if you look at it that way. What would we want to do to beat him? Just look at the point totals.
Oh, just ally.
Say we all picked ally. What would our total points be?
Well, 2 times 9 is 18, so 18 points.
Now let's say one of the pairs chooses betray.
The pair who pick betray will get 3 points each, so in total they will have 6 points. But the solo will be betrayed, will have 2 points subtracted, so the total gain for the game would only be 4 points. The other 2 groups would choose ally for that round, right? So for the other teams you'll get 6 each, which will give you 2 times 6 is 12, plus 4, 16 points in total.
So what does that tell you?
If we consider all 9 of us to be on the same team, we need to always choose ally to get the most points. Even if one person chooses betray, the total points we get goes down.
Exactly. In this game, if each individual acts for the benefit of the whole group, everyone benefits. But if everyone starts looking out for themselves, it'll impact the group negatively. And eventually, it'll impact them negatively too. If all of us choose betray, then the group gets 0 points. Ultimately, nobody benefits, not even the individual. In other words, selfish but logical decisions hurt everyone, and they hurt you.
Okay, I think I get it. What you're saying is that I should pick ally.
I mean the opposite.
What?
If you're going to make the most logical choice here, the only option is betray.
But why? You just explained why that was a terrible idea.
No, I didn't. It's not the prisoner's solution. It's the prisoner's dilemma. Even though there's an outcome where everybody's happy, the choice you'd have to make for that outcome isn't the rational one. You want to pick it, but you can't. A dilemma. If we choose Ally and Alice does too, then yes, it'll be great. All three of us will get 2 points. That would be ideal, obviously. And it would help everybody. But what if Alice chooses Betray?
I hope AP will go down to 1.
And if that happens, we're screwed. So
20 minutes remain until Abidex game polling closes.
unless we can be certain that Alice will choose Ally, we don't have a choice. We have to choose Betray. Unfortunately, we don't have any way to know that for certain. That means we have to make the rational choice. It would be great to make the right choice, but we can't.
Bro, what are those Windows sounds? Is something getting unplugged here, Owen? The fuck are those Windows sounds? I feel like I hear like a USB or something gets unplugged all the time. Is it the music? Hey, did you just say we are screwed? If you don't mind telling me, what did you mean by that? I'm guessing something happens if LBP hits 0, right? I mean, the way you said it sure makes it seem like something is going to happen. Do you know something? You do know something? What are you hiding? Yeah, you know there's been something weird about you from the moment we met. I mean, for starters, how did you know my name?
Oh, knock it off. This is getting old.
I don't care if it's getting ancient. This is important. I don't know you, but you seem to know me somehow. The only explanation I can think of that makes any kind of sense is that you're working with Zero.
What about you?
What?
Are you working with Zero?
Me? Why would you think
You're
that?
too calm. You wake up trapped in some kind of twisted game and it doesn't even faze you? That hardly seems normal.
Oh, come on. I could ask you the same
Don't change
thing.
the subject. We're talking about you. Maybe you actually do know me.
What? Where the hell did that come from? Look, I already told you I have never seen you before. In my life.
Sigma. Just let it go. Our time's up. This is it. Before it ends, I wanted to tell you thanks. You know we're about to die, but you still stuck with me. So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
Aww. What was that?
What's wrong?
I saw
what?
The explosion. I think there's a bomb somewhere in this building. I'm not sure, but it sounded like it was on the timer. You and I were trying to stop it, but we couldn't do anything and...
Whoa! Sigma! Calm down! What are you talking about? What is it now?
My head.
Hurts. You know, you said it hurt when you first woke up in the AB room, too.
It didn't just hurt. It felt like it was going to explode.
Right?
I think so.
Maybe you should rest a little.
Yeah, maybe. I could just lay my head on your lap.
Of course. I shouldn't have worried.
Fi and I spent the rest of the time until the door opened in silence. The AB game was forgotten as I tried to make sense of what I'd seen. Had it been real in any way? Or was it just a hallucination brought on by stress or maybe some strange drug they dosed me with while I was out? It had seemed real though. Was it a premonition? I had to stifle a bark of laughter at the thought. Seeing the future, this wasn't some crappy sci-fi novel, this was real life. Things like that didn't happen. I was just tired. The stress of the nonary game was probably getting to me more than I thought. I was tired and I was emotional. Hallucination was strange, but really, it was perfectly understandable. But what if I wasn't losing it? What if I was fine? What if it hadn't been a hallucination? I sat there for what felt like hours in my mind, running in circles.
Five minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Was that already? Nah. No, never mind. I guess.
All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is
What hell is that?
Do you need a translator? If you don't vote fast enough, then it'll set your vote to ally. Makes sense? Or do I need to use smaller words?
So if you plan to pick ally and then you don't even really need to go into the
I
AB
guess
room.
not. We're already in here though. So we might as well figure out what we're gonna do. What's it gonna be, Sigma? Ally? Or betray?
What are you even asking? You made it pretty clear that we should choose
Well, I
betray.
didn't say should. I just said we didn't really have a choice.
That's the same
It's
thing.
completely different. The former is an active opinion. The latter is just passive information.
Whatever. You still want to betray,
Yeah.
right? Then why did you ask me? So we never really finished our conversation from earlier. You said that we'd be screwed if our BP drops to 1. What did you mean by that? Is something going to happen if our BP gets to 0 or something?
We die.
What?
If our BP drops to 0, we die. The needles in our bracelets activate.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, how the hell do you know that? Zero never said anything about
I
it.
don't know. I swear, I don't. I know somehow. There's just this feeling I've got. Like, that's what'll happen.
Oh, come on. That again? You fed me that same line when I asked you why you knew my name. How can you know all that, know all these things when there's no way on Earth? Wait, did you see
What?
it? Did you have some sort of, I don't know, premonition?
What? What the hell are you talking about? You sounded like a crazy person the first time, too.
Then you
Seriously,
haven't.
Sigma, are you okay? I think there's something wrong with you.
This was wrong. Fi was supposed to be acting strange, not me. Instead, here she was asking if I was okay, but what if it wasn't just her? What if I was losing it too? I groaned. My head felt awful. It was like someone had thrown my brain in a food processor and hit puree.
1 minute remains until Ambidex.
Hey, it's almost time. What are you gonna pick? If you aren't going to do it, then
No, I'm fine. I'll
You're
do
gonna
it.
choose betray, right?
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Alright, take it away.
30 seconds.
I stood in front of the selection screen and took a deep breath. This was it. I ran over my option one last time. There was only one possible choice. Let's go with betray then.
Round 1 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in. Thank you, Ambidex.
I know the best part comes again. As Fi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running towards the projection, showing and pushing to get closer. Come on, say it, Zero, say it. God damn it. I did the right
What do
thing,
you
right?
mean?
You know what I mean. You were right there. You watched me choose betray.
Oh, well, what choice did you have? That's the kind of game this is.
Yo!
What's up?
This is the best part.
Siggy! No! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
Alright.
Good. Looks like you're all here.
Finally, let's get ready to rock!
Ambidex game! Round 1! The results!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Ooh, she chose ally.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Ouch.
Huh? That was quite a smack.
What the hell is wrong with you? Don't you realize what you've done?
Of course.
We chose betray.
Hence the slaps.
Right.
Come on now, I think once was enough.
1,000 times wouldn't be enough. I don't think you understand just how bad this is.
I'm sorry.
This isn't the kind of thing you can just apologize for.
Jesus Christ, man. Then what am I supposed to
The
do?
fact that you're even asking that question is insane. How stupid are you?
Alice, why did you choose ally?
Can you even hear yourself? It's almost like you're saying I'm the idiot for choosing ally.
Don't say that.
Haven't you ever heard of the prisoner's dilemma?
We
Why,
have.
for fuck's sake, did you choose betray? We all get out of here quickest if everyone chooses ally. Any idiot can see that. So, why did you?
I'm sorry. Really, I feel terrible.
Forget it. I'm never going to trust you or Phi again. You'll pay for this.
Alice stormed off. She threw one last hurt, scornful look over her shoulder as she left, and it stabbed me right through the heart. Oof. And one of the other teams seemed to be dealing with a similar issue.
I really don't know what I can say. We had no idea you would choose ally.
No way I choose betray. I'm with Clover on the other side.
What? What do you mean?
Do you have an interest in Clover?
What? No, that's not... No.
What is it then?
Well...
You'd have to be crazy to pick ally. The only way it'd make any sense to do that is if you really, really trusted the other person.
So you're saying you don't trust me then?
Duh! Are you senile? Why the hell would I trust some old geezer I just met a few hours ago?
I see. Didn't think it'd hurt this much.
Damn. Bro, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this rude, man? It's like, what the fuck? Jesus.
What's that supposed to mean? You're starting to get kind of creepy.
Creepy, huh? I understand. I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust.
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
Well, looks like those guys managed to get through this all right. Figure that means the fault here's gotta be mine.
Huh? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do, right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah.
Yeah, wait a second. Wait. This is Dio's first time choosing ally. Dio never never chose ally before. This is his first time.
Exactly.
Dio, Quark and Luna, on the other hand, seem to have resolved things amicably by all choosing ally. No doubt, we were all wishing we were done the same. But why had Dio sounded so awkward? What had happened in the AB room? Only Dio and Quark knew for sure.
Zero, when does the next round start?
Me.
It did change. I'm yellow now.
So am I.
Me too. It looks like the color wasn't the only thing that changed.
What do you mean?
Well, it looks like our groups have changed too. I was a solo last round, but now it says pair.
Wait, really? Mine still says solo.
It looks like Luna and I both changed. Although I've gone from solo to pair.
I'm the opposite. Mine went from pair to solo.
No change here. Still a pair. I guess this must be magenta. Are you two magenta too?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Quark, Clover, and I are cyan.
I think Mr. K and I are pairs. And Miss Clover is a solo?
Looks like it.
When did they change?
When did they change? Hey Skywalker. This is happening to me. I spent a few minutes wallowing in misery. I figured I deserve at least a little self-pity, but even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like I had said, we needed to at least try and find another way out, so I shook my head to clear it, stood straight up and headed off. How long? Maybe like an hour, probably. You can go and sleep if you want. Have your reading time, Tavi. You can just have your reading time.
Oh, hey Sigma.
Can I get you a seat?
Are you some kind of waitress? See you tomorrow,
What do
Tavi.
you want?
What do you mean? What do I want? I just came here to check up on you guys. So, this is the lounge, huh? A bar, a sofa, and 3 ladies. I feel like I'm in the VIP room.
Can I get you a drink?
You better not be
I
underage.
turned 21 just the other day.
I see. Well, I guess we could probably have a drink or two then. Unfortunately, as much fun as that sounds like, I don't think it's a very good idea. This isn't really a good time to be getting wasted.
Really? It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place.
You've got a point.
Sigma?
I'm just kidding. Besides, I've got a headache. Drinking is probably not the
It
best
hasn't
plan.
gone away yet?
Well, it was fine for a while, but now I guess the bastard's
Are
back.
you alright?
Yeah, I'm sure if I just leave it alone, it will go away in a bit. That's how it went before anyway. Has this been happening to anyone
What?
else?
The headaches. Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago. I feel fine now, though.
What about you, Luna?
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier. Not me. No headaches here. Well,
Well,
it's hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird.
A Sigma? Yeah, that's his name. It's actually his name.
Your head feels weird? No. My body feels weird.
But this game is older than like all of those Sigma memes.
Like my whole body.
Do you feel kind of numb? I think I've got the same thing. It's kind of like when you fall asleep on top of one of your arms. And then when you wake up, that arm kind of feels like it's not really yours anymore. It's not just my arm though. My whole body feels kind of numb and foreign.
I don't know. I guess it's kind of like that, but...
Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean.
Really?
It's kind of like my body isn't really mine. I'm sort of floating. Like that?
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe it's because of the anesthetic gas.
The what now?
It might have looked like white smoke. The stuff they used when they abducted you.
Oh yeah, right.
It seems like we were unconscious for a long time, so it must have been pretty powerful stuff.
You think this might be some kind of side effect?
Well, it could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet.
Whatever. That's not important. Right now we need to figure out how to get out of here.
Alright, I'll go have a look somewhere else then. Are you guys going to stick around here?
Yeah. Haven't really taken a good look at everything yet.
Alright. Catch you later then. I waved goodbye and headed towards the exit. Where to next? So, this is the infirmary, huh?
What are you doing here?
Still mad, huh?
Obviously.
Come on now, you don't have to get your panties in a bunch.
That's easy for you to say, Dio. You're sitting pretty at 5 BP. Tenmyoji and I only have 1. You do understand what that means, don't you?
That's no reason to take your anger out on people. You won't get your BP back by being a jerk to him.
What's this? You're gonna take his side? I thought you, of all people, would agree with me.
I do.
No, you don't. You don't get it. Why would you care? You've got, what, maybe 5 years left? Maybe less?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Holy shit, damn.
I'm not like you. I'm still young. I want to live a long life. There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes.
Bro, maybe you should start now. You barely have any on right now.
I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
What an idiot.
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Ugh. Look. Let me try this again. I'm frustrated, but there really is something important I have to do.
Which is?
Avenge my father's murder. That's what I have to do.
What happened to him? Could you elaborate on that?
No, I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
Fine. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped here?
I have no idea.
Maybe Tenmyoji's name should have been Sigma after that
As to why
line.
you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction.
Meaning?
I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say, but it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though. Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Well, I mean, you don't really have the detective
I
look.
didn't say I was a detective.
Yeah, you look more like a Then what are you? A CIA?
No.
Fine, well, whatever you are, you don't look like
That's
one.
fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better. Better I keep him guessing.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
What's she got to do with anything?
Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
No. She has nothing to do with my work. She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
Somewhere? Where's somewhere?
In the middle of a desert.
A desert?
Yes, but that's an awfully long story. Wait, hold on. Why am I the only person getting the 3rd degree? That doesn't seem fair to me. How about you guys give up a little personal information too? We'll start with you, Tenmyoji. Who are you?
Just a garbage collector.
Any ties to Zero?
None.
What's your relationship with Quark? You two know each other, right?
Do I have to answer that?
Well, if you really don't want to, it's not like I can force you.
No. And I apologize, but I don't have anything to say about that subject. I mean, it's not like you told us everything either.
I see. Very well then. Dio, it's your turn. What's your profession?
Well, you're probably gonna think I'm full of shit, but I'm a circus ringleader.
A ringleader?
You're kidding.
Nope. I'm the real deal.
I mean, he looks like one
I
though.
lead a company of about 50 people. We travel all over the world. It was my grandfather's grandfather who founded it, but my father died at a young age. I'm a 5th generation ringleader. My old man was a trapeze artist. He tried to do this quadruple flip and missed. Well, I guess he wasn't really young. He was about 40. Still, he was pretty reckless for a guy that age. Always talking about how he couldn't let the kids show him up.
I see. You lost your father too then.
Yeah. Shit. Guess I got a little sappy there. Anyway, point is, I don't have any damn idea how I'm connected to Zero. I got grabbed on the last night of one of our tour stops. I'd gone out to a couple bars and gotten shit-faced. On my way back to the caravan, this black van pulls up. Somebody grabs me and throws me inside. Before I can even get a look at them, they hit me with that gas and I'm out like a light. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the AB room. Anyway, enough about me.
Yeah, alright, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, hope you had fun with Yu-Gi-Oh! Oh shit, I haven't seen Yu-Gi-Oh! In a while. Hope you enjoyed it. Welcome, welcome.
You still haven't heard your story, Sigma. Who are you?
I told you guys the first time we met. Don't you remember? I was on my way home from school, and when I got into my car, these white guys started pouring out of everywhere.
Are you some kind of doctor?
Huh? No, I'm still working on my degree. I'm shooting for a PhD, but I'm not quite there yet.
I guess you've been working on that for quite a while, huh?
Yeah, I guess I have.
Can you think of anything that might connect you to any of this?
It's left shitty, by the way. Thank you. Thank you. It was meh. Oh, did you play like ranked or something? To be honest, the last time I tried Yu-Gi-Oh! I gave up after a few duels because everyone was just using like those completely overpowered decks and getting like, I don't know, 4 or 5 super strong cards in one turn out, and I'm just saying like, yope, I don't even know what any of that does. Because the last memory of Yu-Gi-Oh! I have is what Yu-Gi-Oh! GX. So like all like the synchro pendulum XYZ and whatnot, I'm completely out of it. I'm just completely out of that shit.
What about Zero?
Do
No
any
idea.
of the people here look familiar to you?
Nope. You're all strangers. Well, I guess I can't really say for sure about Kay since I haven't seen his face. I suppose it's possible he's someone I know. I was playing ranked at some beaches. Ah, shit. Sorry to hear that. Sounds like skill issues. You are a skill issue.
Just who is he anyway?
Until that amnesia clears up, I don't think we've got any way of knowing.
Oh, come on. You know he's full of shit.
You still don't believe him?
Of course not.
Okay, well, Kay is a bit of a mystery, but what about some of the others? Clover, for instance. What does she do?
I think she's a student. At night, she's a waitress or a bartender or something.
What about Quark? Well, I guess he probably doesn't really have a job, huh? He's still in elementary school, right? Why is it funny?
It's nothing. Just forget about it.
Huh.
Yeah, you're right. Boy his age would be in elementary school.
You really don't know much, do you? About Quark, I mean.
And if it makes you feel better, sure.
Well, I know a little about Luna.
I said, I'm actually really curious how this, like, what Kay will play on.
I got her talking when we were in the infirmary. She says she's got some sort of medical license or something.
She's a nurse?
It could mean she's a doctor.
I don't know. She didn't say. Just going by how she looks, though, I'd guess nurse.
That leaves us with Phi. She's the most mysterious to me. What does a girl like that do?
You've been around her the most, Sigma. She told you anything?
Look, I just don't know, alright?
Hey, Mad Cops. I'm doing fine. Doing fine. Hope you're doing well. Don't call me toxic. Why
It's
you?
just kind of there.
Why you call me toxic?
Like, I looked at you, and some part of my brain just said, that's Sigma.
No, that's a quote, man. No, that is a quote. Oh my god. No, nothing in particular. Yeah, she's a real mystery, alright? I honestly know about as much as you do, so basically nothing. I hadn't really realized it until I said it. I'd spent hours with Vi and yet I knew nothing about her except her name, and I only had her word that even that was the truth. Who was she really? The more I thought about it, the more suspicious she seemed. A fake detective, a waitress, a garbage collector, an elementary school kid, a nurse, and a circus ringleader, plus 2 total mysteries. What do we all have in common? I don't think Zero would just grab a bunch of people randomly.
There's no point to talking about this. We should just focus on getting out of here.
I agree.
I'm gonna go check on the
Where do you
others
plan
then.
on going?
Crew quarters. I think I'll head to the crew quarters.
I see. Right. Later, bro.
He called me bro! Fuck you, dude! You don't have the rights to call me bro, man, after all you did. I headed out to the infirmary. Yeah, I wonder, like, what's up? Cause I didn't...
Oh, Sigma.
Cause I have a feeling like this is gonna be where the true ending is gonna be, right? Cause too many people died here. I'm guessing the true ending is where like people all live, so it must be somewhere close here, somewhere. So I'm guessing, I don't know. We'll see.
Perfect timing.
You were in the crew quarters before, weren't you?
Yeah, I was. Fi, Alice and I went through all the rooms.
Did you find anything Anything suspicious?
Like a secret door or something?
Like the visions. Yeah, like we also got to know they're actually bombs now. So actually the passwords that I have about the 0 bomb and the 1 bomb. And we had a vision of a 3 bomb, which means we get passwords for 2 more bombs. So now it makes sense. Like it makes sense why we have bomb passwords now. That wasn't even clear before as well. If I had, you really think I would have told you?
Anything else out of the ordinary, perhaps?
Out of the ordinary?
What's this book?
Oh, that's a book. A Meowed Cats.
A meowed?
Oh, sorry. It's just this thing that happened to me ever since I was a kid. Whenever I start talking about cats, I start talking like one. It doesn't really mean anything, though.
Oh. Okay.
That's weird. So what's the cat book about?
Well, there's this quantum physics thought experiment called Schrödinger's cat. This book talks meowed it.
Oh, yes, I've heard about that. A cat is put in a box with a device that has a random chance to release a poison which will kill the cat. That means the cat is both alive and dead until someone opens the box. Something like that, right?
Meowby?
What?
I don't really know anything meowed it. I'm just telling you what Fi told me.
So it probably isn't gonna give us any hints then.
Orc, you're doing it too.
Oops.
Well, what about you guys?
What do you mean?
You checked out the lounge with Clover and Miyoji, and Quark was in the infirmary with Dio and Luna. Anything suspicious there?
This whole facility is pretty suspicious, but I suppose that's not what you meant.
Is that how the cat thing went? No. But he also said he doesn't really know, so... He was just like assuming it was like about this, or like from like the little bits he remembered. Doesn't mean like it has to be true what he just said.
Well, the puzzles in the lounge were lunar eclipse themed.
Oh no, it's true. Like the Schrödinger's cat is you put a cat in a box, and on the other side I think it was like a radioactive thingy instead of poison gas. I think it was radioactive. Yeah, I think it was radioactive. I mean, just you can see Schrödinger's cat in a thought experiment, a hypothetical cat in a closed box may be considered to be simultaneously both alive and dead, while it is unobservant as a result of its fate being linked to a random subatomic event that may or may not occur. This experiment viewed this way. It's just, I guess, it's radioactive, isn't it? Oh no! Actually, it is. Schrödinger's cat. A cat, a flask of poison, and a radioactive source are placed in a sealed box. If an eternal monitor, for example a Geiger counter, detects radioactivity, a single atom, for example a single atom decaying, the flask is shattered, releasing the poison which kills the cat. The Copenhagen interpretation of the quantum mechanics implies that after a while the cat is simultaneously dead and alive. Yet when one looks in the box, one sees the cat either alive or dead, not both alive and dead. This poses the question of when exactly quantum superposition ends and reality collapses into one possibility or another. Okay. So this is what I... So... Put the Geiger counter in? And if that Geiger counter is sensing radioactivity, it will go off, and with that one the flask will get destroyed, which kills the cat. So as long as the Geiger counter doesn't go off, the cat is still alive. Lunar eclipse.
Yeah. Apparently, there's supposed to be a lunar eclipse on December 31st, 2028. All the puzzles were related to that somehow.
Isn't that this New Year's Eve?
I suppose it is. Well, I can't say I know what year or even what day it is, but Clover was saying something to that effect.
I actually don't know about Schrödinger's chair, Schrödinger's cat. The 31st, huh? I'd been knocked out at dawn on the 25th, so the 31st would be 6 days after then. Lunar eclipse, lunar eclipse. What did it have to do with any of this? Try as I might, I couldn't think of any way an eclipse could be connected to our abductions.
What about the infirmary, Quark? Did you find anything there?
Yeah, we did find something. Just one thing, though.
What was it?
You and Luna didn't tell you?
No.
Okay, I got it right here. Just a second.
Quark reached into his pocket and pulled out what appeared to be a newspaper clipping. My throat began to tighten as I read it. Radical 6 infection spread. Cure continues to elude authorities. The Radical 6 virus continues to spread across the globe like wildfire. The WHO has confirmed that the death toll is estimated to have passed 100,000 victims. Immediate quarantine of any infected patients is strongly advised. Hey, yo, Cairo. Hoi, hoi. Is this for real?
It seems a little hard to believe.
If it really is some kind of pandemic, though, that sounds like a pretty big deal.
Yes, it does.
There hasn't been anything on the news, though. This is the first time I've heard the term Radical 6. Was that true, though? Was that true, though? Was it really the first time I'd heard it? I couldn't shake the feeling that I heard Radical 6 somewhere before, but where and why?
If it is true, then I worry about what might be happening to the world outside. Is there a pandemic raging on the other side of these walls?
Clover's voice shattered the silence.
You guys! Hurry! You need to come with me!
Has something happened?
Yes! I mean, sort of. I mean, we found something!
What did you find?
It's horrible! It's really scary!
Horrible?
Never mind! Just shut up and follow me! You'll understand when you see it.
Where is
it's
it?
right over here in the next room. Just follow me.
Right in the next room. Clover was first into the room, followed quickly by me, Kay, and Quark. She said nothing, just pointed under the bed. The three of us crouched down and followed her finger. There it was. Oh! What the hell is this?
I think it's a bomb.
A bomb? No way.
So, thank you, Sigma. Goodbye.
I don't have the code for this one. I have the code for bomb 0 and bomb 1, and that's bomb 3, so I don't have the code for this one. Of course, it was the same bomb I'd seen in my vision, then it hadn't been a hallucination. Had it actually been a premonition?
We need to tell everybody!
No, it's all right. Luna's out rounding them up. They should be here in just a few seconds. See?
Maybe I can't even continue this route.
Where is it? Where's this bomb?
No sooner had she spoken the words than the rest of our fellow captives appeared. Luna pushed through them and pointed at the bomb.
There, you see?
It's interesting that they find the bomb here now, and they haven't found the bomb before. And in the other ones, in the other routes. For several long moments, we just stared in silence. Slowly, we began to eye one another. Old suspicions suddenly reawakened. It was Vi who finally broke the silence.
Doesn't look like it has a timed detonator. There must be a remote somewhere.
You're right. It'll probably use an active button or a switch of some sort, not a dead man switch. If we can get it, we should be safe as long as we don't press the button.
Who was the first person to find this?
Me and Luna. We found it while we were searching this room.
I thought you and Luna were in the lounge.
Well, yeah. We looked all over, but we couldn't find anything there. So we gave up on the lounge and came here.
I can confirm that. I wanted to look around the lounge some more, so I stayed back. You guys must have found it when you got here then?
Yes.
How did you know it was a bomb?
Well, I mean, I could tell just by looking at it.
Why?
Well, during my
Clover!
Clover's eyes widened, and she clapped her hands over her mouth.
Anyway, this is definitely a bomb. I guarantee it.
How do you know?
I just do, okay?
You sounded pretty sure about the switch, too. How do you know all this?
Let's just say it's an occupational hazard.
What kind of occupation do you have?
I can't tell you that.
Spare me the bullshit. This isn't time for keeping secrets.
Please, just trust me. Look, I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm sure that's a bomb. And it's not just any kind of bomb. It's an antimatter bomb.
Antimatter?
What?
Wait, you mean a bomb that uses annihilation energy?
Oh, you know what that is? Anyway, yes, you're right.
What's Anyhill Nation?
I would have thought you'd know.
Huh? Why?
Well, your name is Quark. You do know what that means, right?
Yeah, Grandpa told me about it. He said it's an elementary particle, one of the smallest bits of matter, but I don't really know anything else.
I see. Can you explain it to him, Tenmyoji?
Me?
Well, you know him best. I thought you could explain it best.
Let me think. I don't know. It's hard to think of a way to explain it in simple terms.
You want me to do it?
Yes, please.
Vi nodded and turned to Quark.
Okay. To begin with, we usually refer to bits of matter as particles, but there are also these things called antiparticles. For example, an electron is a particle with a negative charge. It has a sort of opposite, which is the antiparticle called the positron. It has a positive charge instead of a negative one, like the electron. So, protons have antiprotons and neutrons have antineutrons. Antimatter is a general term that covers all the antiparticles. The thing that's interesting about antimatter is that because it's the opposite of normal matter, when they collide, they both sort of cancel each other out. When they cancel each other out, though, it releases a whole bunch of energy. That process is called annihilation. So, an antimatter bomb is a bomb that uses annihilation energy.
Sorry. I don't really get it.
Oh. All right, how about this? You've got men and women, right? They're kind of like complete opposites. What happens when you put them together? Well, if there were, quantum men and women, then when you put them together, they'd disappear. Because their opposite elements cancel each other out. Like when a plus cancels out a minus, you get 0. That's annihilation. But when you get annihilation, you also get...
I know! A baby!
Exactly. In this case, the baby you get is the energy from the annihilation. It's not a real baby, of course, but like a baby, it's got all sorts of potential to do amazing things.
That's kind of a strange explanation.
You followed it, though, right?
Yeah!
Yeah.
But that thing under the bed isn't going to be making a baby. Just how big of an explosion are we gonna get here?
It's pretty simple, actually. The mass lost during annihilation will
Wait,
be
wait,
converted
wait.
to energy, so...
Just use Einstein. What the fuck?
So you would take the total mass of matter and antimatter and multiply it by the speed of light squared. That should get you the amount of energy.
For example, let's say that it has 350 milligrams of antimatter. That would mean there would also be 350 milligrams of matter, right?
So you'd have 700 milligrams total.
Yes. That means annihilation would produce roughly 63 trillion joules.
$63 trillion joules.
That's about as much energy as the Hiroshima bomb.
What the? You've got to be kidding me. There's only 350 milligrams of stuff in there.
Well, technically it's 700 milligrams since you have the matter and the antimatter.
That's not the point. We're talking about something that weighs less than a gram being equal to a bomb that weighed like 10,000 pounds.
Don't get so excited. I think I know what kind of bomb this is. It's probably using antihydrogen. There should only be about 25 micrograms of material in there.
That's less than 1,000th of a gram. So you'd only get about 45 billion joules of energy, right?
Only.
What does that mean?
About as much explosive power as 1 ton of TNT.
A ton?
Yes. Well, approximately.
And how exactly should I not worry about that? That's enough to blow up a 10-story building!
True. But it's a lot less powerful than an atomic bomb. We don't know how big this place is. If we can get far enough away from the bomb, we might have a chance of survival.
Perhaps, but how do we know this is the only bomb?
What do you mean?
Look at it carefully. It's got a number 3. Do you see it?
Yeah, you're right.
If the bombs are numbered,
then there could be a number 2 bomb or a number 1 bomb out there, huh?
yes. There's no way to know if this is the final bomb either. There could be a 4th or a 5th.
Anyway, we can't just sit here and do nothing. We should move it. Somewhere.
Dio stepped forward and reached for the bomb.
No! Don't touch it!
Alice grabbed Dio by the wrist and jerked him away from the bed.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Have you got a death wish or something? This bomb is here because somebody planted it. Do you really think they didn't rig it to go off if some idiot tried to move it?
Good one. Thanks. That pause was needed. That pause was needed.
Then what the fuck are we supposed to do?
We'll just have to leave it be for now. Until we can find the detonator or figure out how to turn it off.
And you're telling us we should just prance off and ignore the incredibly deadly bomb that is probably gonna kill us all?
It's under the bed.
There's not much else we can do.
In the crew quarters, I think this is 2?
Do you know how to turn it off?
The second room? Oh, did she never find it? I don't know, Clover and Luna found it.
Well, there is a way.
Then spill the beans, lady. How do we turn the damn thing off?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate.
So we just need to get this password.
Yes, that's right.
But there's no keyboard or anything on the bomb.
Look again. You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
Who would do something like this?
I have no idea. But we can figure out when they did it.
Oh, yeah?
When you and I searched this room, we didn't find anything, right?
I mean, no one looked under the bed.
So that means the bomb must have been planted after we'd left.
After we left, huh? But when we went and checked the chromatic doors, we were all there. And after that, we've been around other people. There's no way anyone could have snuck off to plant it.
I don't know about that. After we finished the AB game, we all split up. But if someone planted it right before then...
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah. You don't know, do you? Before we went off to the 3 rooms, we searched the hallway. Everybody was all split up.
Yeah. Anyone could have come by here then. It would have been easy to sneak away.
You know, I don't remember seeing you around, Sigma.
Bro, we went...
What were you doing?
You fucking kidding me? Well, I was just kind of deep in thought, I guess. I sat behind in the warehouse when you guys went off. Hey, why are you guys giving me that look? You don't think I planned it, do you?
I never said that.
Not out loud, you didn't. You've got to be kidding me. I don't know anything about this bomb.
Really? Are you sure? Back when we were in the AB room, you said you saw the moment when the bomb exploded.
That was just, I could hardly say premonition. If they didn't think it was the worst lie on the planet, they would think I was insane. Wait. This doesn't make any sense. According to Tenmyoji, any one of us could have been in here. Why am I the only one who's under suspicion? Also, there's no way to know the culprit here is actually one of us. Maybe there's someone else in here and they set up the...
Impossible.
Why?
There's no way that would get past Zero. And there's no way Zero would let anybody do something that would get in the way of the game going forward. What?
When you say Zero, you mean the AI, right?
Of course.
This is confusing. From now on, let's refer to the real Zero, the one behind all of this, as Zero Senior, which would, of course, make the AI Zero Junior.
Okay, fine with me. Anyway, whichever one it is, they're not going to let a 10th person in, there's no way.
But what if the 10th person is Zero Senior?
I don't think it could be.
Why not?
Well, Zero Junior said so. He said that the real Zero was one of us.
Fine, Clover, Orion. There couldn't be a 10th guest. The timeline is... We're basically on the right track here. So we just did the first escape room, and we voted betray because Fi really wanted, oh well, she was suggesting that we should betray, and Sigma was, you know what? Okay, we'll do it then. And I was like, all right, sure, let's go the betray route. So we ended up here right now. So it's like a new timeline, basically still at the beginning. And we soon have to do like another vote, and then another vote. And Zero Senior was without a doubt one of us, but if that was the case, then could Zero Senior have planted the bomb? If not, who had it? Alice, Dio, Luna, Kay, Clover, Tenmyoji, Fi, or... It seemed insane, but it could have been Quark? No, why would Zero Senior have gone to all of the trouble of setting a bomb? To make this game more exciting? To make it seem more dangerous? No, it didn't fit at all. If it was the case, then the person who planted the bomb was someone other than Zero Senior.
Oh no, this is bad.
What is it?
Press the buttons on your bracelet.
Aw, shit. Is this for real?
We've only got 4 minutes until the chromatic doors open!
Let's go then.
You're right. This bomb thing is gonna have to wait until later.
Alright, come on.
Chromatic doors have 5...
Hey, the doors are open.
need to figure out who's gonna go through which door.
Well, what are our options this
Pay
time?
attention. I'm only saying this once. Just like the last time, we've got 3 possible combinations.
Fi quickly laid out our choices. Option A, Luna and I, yellow, pair up with Clover, Cyan to go through the green door, Tamiyuji and Dio with Alice, K and Quark with Fi. Option B, Luna and I, yellow with Fi, Tamiyuji and Dio, K and Quark with Alice. Option C, Luna and I, yellow with Alice, Tamiyuji, Dio with Fi, K and Quark.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors
Seeing how I only have 2 options, I'm pretty sure Alice doesn't want to go with us. Okay, how do we want to
Well,
do
you
this?
decided the first time, right? But
Yeah.
can I decide this time?
Why
I
you?
think I deserve it. I only have 1 BP left. Doesn't it seem like the fair thing is to let the person who's at the greatest disadvantage choose? Wouldn't you agree?
That means you should get to choose too. I mean, you've only got 1 BP, right?
You've got a point, but how about we listen to what Alice wants first? So tell us, which door and which people do you want?
The green door. And I want to go with Kay and Quark.
I see. Option B, then. That means Tenmyoji and Dio will go with Clover through the blue door. Is that all right with you, Tenmyo?
Yeah, sure. I don't mind.
Why? If we go through there together, that means you'll be playing against me in the next AB game. Are you really, really sure?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Matter of fact, that's why I want to go with you. You said you didn't trust me, right? Well, I'd like to change your mind. I figure this will give me the chance. I've been wanting to pair up with Alice, too. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Oh, and that is?
We'll get to that later.
Anyway, Alice's first choice would be option B then?
Yes.
What about the rest of you? Is that okay too?
No, fuck that. I thought about it for a moment. If I went with option B, then Luna and I would go through the red door with Fi. As far as how I felt about that, yeah, sure, let's go. Yeah, that's
I don't
fine.
have any problems with it.
There were no objections.
Then we're all set. Let's go, everybody.
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7.
We nodded quickly to one another and split up. Kay, Quark and Alice headed for the green door, while Tamayoji, Dio and Clover ran towards the blue one. My feet slapped against the hard metal of the warehouse floor, and Luna, Fi and I ran to the red chromatic door in the next stage of the nonary game.
2, 1, 0. Chromatic.
So it means we're going left now, right? We're on the left path. No, we're on the right path. Oh shit. Okay, I thought we were on the left, so this is the right one. This is a dead
All
end.
3 doors seem to be locked.
Yeah, looks like it.
I wonder what this thing is.
Looks like the thing next to the number 9 door.
It's got a lever. Try pulling it, Sigma.
Why should
It
I?
might be dangerous. Maybe it'll trigger an explosion. Or possibly it shocks you when you pull it. Who knows?
Right, then I have no choice. Did you really think I would say that, you heartless monster? There's nothing on either side, is
What's
there?
that supposed to mean?
Wow, sorry for the confusion. I was talking about your breasts.
It's called dressing modestly. I'll have you know I'm a C-cup.
If you're a C-cup, I'm packing 12 inches. We continued in that vein for some time until...
it. It sounded like you two might take a while, so I pulled the lever. Is that okay?
Only the one on the left opened.
And the others are still shut tight.
Well, we should get going anyway.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh my god, what is that? It's like a control room, huh? What is this place?
It looks like some kind of control room.
I can see a huge machine of some sort on the other side of this window. Maybe a generator?
Right, well, let's split up and look
We need
around.
cards with the moon on them for the next AB game, right?
Yep. They're probably in this room somewhere.
Let's get started.
Oh, what the fuck is this room? Oh my god, oh, what the fuck? Okay, what is this here? Looks like there's something in the blue box. Let's see what it is. A compass. A protractor. Cardboard box filled with complicated machinery. Do you think we can use it? I don't even know what it is. Oh my god. I don't want to be here. Looks like a control panel. There's a laptop here. Test clipboard. There's a camera on top of the laptop. A laptop. It's got something on the screen. It's the letter T. Huh. Do you see that thing plugged into the side of the laptop? Yeah, it looks like it's a memory stick. A USB scanner. Huh. The screen changed. Do you think it's because you pulled that thing out? Huh. Okay. So we have to plug that shit in somewhere else. But what's that thing? An octopus? That's a pretty big octopus. Yeah, I'll take us... It would take all of us, all of our lives to eat something that big. Don't eat it. I think that maybe that's an annihilation reactor. Annihilation? You mean like that bomb? Yes. The core of the annihilation bomb would work on the same principle. I think Fine knows a lot more than me about these things though. Well, I wouldn't say that. I've just picked up a few tidbits of information here and there. Tidbits, huh? If it is what Luna thinks, it should be pretty simple. There's going to be a bunch of matter and antimatter in there, probably hydrogen or anti-hydrogen, bumping into one another. When they do, they annihilate one another. That's where you get the name, and release a bunch of energy. You actually calculate how much energy by taking the mass effect and... Stop! Too complicated. You're saying that octopus thing is a machine that runs off annihilation energy, right? Well, machine is a weird way to put it. It's more like an engine, like a steam engine or an internal combustion engine, just better. So all the electricity in this facility is generated by Mr. Octopus. So that would make this room... Yes, this is Mr. Octopus's control room. Well said. Okay, what is this here? It's a tall screen, I don't think it's turned on. Maybe it can't get power for some reason. So we got like 2 clocks here. Looks like there's books, we've got some sort of dense technical thing and a novel. Doesn't look like there are any clues here though. A red clock, it says 11,400 sec on the face, not sure why. Can I do something with it? These are all wrapped in PP bands. PP bands. Rope made of a polypropylene. Oh. Numbers. The PP boxes. PP bands. Can I combine those? That's not what I wanted to do, but oh, how the fuck did that make an extended compass? There's a small hole. It looks like it was made with a needle. Do you think this is where it goes? Where what goes? The sheet has on and off written on it a bunch of times. There's a tiny hole in the middle of the paper that looks like it was made with a needle. So I just put the compass needle in here. Okay. Well, cool, I guess. That did what? I can't do anything with those here. This is Mr. Octopus again. No, can't do anything here. Oh, is this maybe... So, are we going with... I don't know... On? Off? Off? On? Off? On? Oh, maybe, no, wait, it's probably just the ones that are on the... So we go on? Off? On? Off. 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 Hey, I think I can move these. Oh, you're right. It says off on the top and on at the bottom. No. Sigma! What are you doing? Don't break it! No, it wasn't me. It just fell off. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Well, it's off now, so no point in crying over split levers. Maybe we can use it somewhere else. Like where? I don't see anything where it could go. This piece of paper has 4 rows of 4-digit numbers. The color of each digit seems to be random. Green, blue, yellow, pink. They all look like highlighter colors. Highlighters, you say? How the fuck does that make sense? Changed. Uh, 510 min. Calculator. 500 divided by 60, which is 8.5. Okay, and then we need 11,400 seconds. 11,400, which is 190 minutes, which is 3 hours and 10 minutes. Blue. So we need 8 and 30. And 3 and 10. It did it! It unlocked. See if you can open it. What the fuck is that? A rainbow tree root. What the hell? Slugger looks like it's a crew quarters, even if it's very similar. What am I doing here though? It's the same, right? it's not the same. Just can't make a 30. Okay, so this is a different one. So I'm guessing the tree root. Wait, where is it? It goes over there. Oh, I guess it's used to analyze things. It looks like it's missing a part though. Wait, Sigma, I think you've got the missing part right there. This? I put the rainbow colored root in here. Okay. So we got that part. And so now we need to like turn this shit on. And for that we need this here. Oh. Wait, 713, we just do that one, I guess. 7? One? No, 7213, oh. Seven, 2, 1, 3. Excellent, unlocked. Good work. Now open it up. What is that? Disc-shaped part. Oh. Ah, there goes on top of it. Hey, Rob. Hi, hi. Does it go in here or what? Looks like it would fit. Here we go. Okay. So we got that part now. Which means now we have to turn on that thing. What are we doing here? What's this? It's got all these pipes. Look at the black and yellow lever. It says power under it. Do you think this tubing has electrical cables in it or something? Maybe flipping these levers will let us change the amount of electrical current. What would that accomplish? I don't know. Well, I'm guessing the power lever is the source. Might as well give it a... Wait. Don't get ahead of yourself. Look at the 320. The lever's missing. Ah, that's the lever that we have. Right. There it goes. Okay, if I just put it here. Good. So there we go. Oh, it's the same game again. So the 240 is getting split in half. It says this machine doesn't really use electricity in a conventional way. Those tubes use some kind of special liquid to transmit electricity. Actually, it's pretty complicated. The simple version is that you can adjust the voltage by adjusting the flow of the liquid. So let's say you turn that rightmost lever all the way to the left. If you do that, then all the liquid coming from 240 will go to the left tube. Turn it all the way to the right. Whatever, go to the middle. And then it gets halved. Each pipe will get 120, so the 240. So what's the deal with the question marks? Those represent unknowns in the target values. The ones with 3 question marks means it's supposed to be a 3-digit number, while the ones with only 2 mean those 2-digit numbers. And of course the single question mark means the value is only a single number. What about the one that's up with the 3? Well, I would guess it means the 100th digit has to be 3. So question mark 4 question mark means the 10th digit has to be 4. And question mark 5 means the 1st digit has to be 5, right? Yes, I think so. So let me see if I got this. Alright, I'm sorry, but... Alright. So, if we split this one... wait, I don't think I need this anymore. Alright, let's split this up. That's 120. That's 105. That's... what is that? 160. And that's 120. So if we split this one up again... So 120... This goes in here. Then 105 go in here. So that doesn't work. But what we can do is, if we get the 240 all the way to here, then we get the question marks. Because then it would be 345. But wait. No, actually that works. That's okay. That is okay. Because then this one goes over here. And that would work as well, because that would be then 105. So we need to get a 0. And we need to get the 1-digit number here. Wait, 1 digit. But if we split this... How are we getting a 1-digit number here? Oh wait, it's 0! So we just go with the 160 here and go it all over here, which means the 160 will be here and this will be 0, which works as well. And then we have the 160 from here. That doesn't seem to work though. That doesn't seem to work. It needs to be double digits, right? But this doesn't go. But if we go in... Oh no, well, never mind, it does, because then it gets split up here as well, which then would be 60. So 60 would get in here, which works. And then we have the 160 from here. That would be 280 plus 60 is 340. That would work. So we go, what is that? Left? Left? Down? Left. Down? Left? Down? Down. Right? Left, left, down, down, down. Yes, I am a champion. Look. It turned the power on. Look. It's moving. Looks like it's finally ready, but ready for what? Well... ready for you to use this, I'm guessing. This screen. Yeah, I think. What's on the screen? I think I've got it. This machine is a CT scanner. You mean like from a hospital? Yes. One of those things that can take pictures of cross-sections of your brain and organs and stuff. Yes. It can image things other than the human body too. Like this root, for instance. Oh, what the fuck? Jesus Christ, man. So, what we're seeing on the left side is a slice of the root. I think so. What are we supposed to do then? I think trial and error is going to be the best way to figure this one out. Just start messing with it and we will see what happens. Alright. Hold the A button and press the left stick up and down to where the image of the root is displayed to scroll between layers. The bottom layer of this 8 circles of different colors. 4 of those circles are blank. Assign an appropriate number of the circle. The numbers you can use are displayed below the cross section. Grab a number with the A button and move it with the left stick. Here goes nothing. What's that? 4/16th, 3/15th. Alright, what if I just calculate this? Just like throw it in a calculator. What was it? 4/16th. I don't even know how to use this fucking calculator on Windows. Functions. Trigonometry. So we need to get to 100, right? Oh, so... Wait, so they are set. Okay, what for 16th? I think, okay, for 16th is 4/8. That is 1/4. So 1/4 out of 100 is 25. So 19 plus 6 is 25. Okay. 15th. 3/15 is a fifth. A fifth of 100 is 20, which means 8. 6/20 is can make it a 3. 3 doesn't work 2, so it's that's if it's 6, 12, 18, which is 3. 3. 30, 60, 90. 30? What is missing? We got 25, got 20, it's 45, plus 30, 75, 25 is missing. It looks like I got it. You sure did. That's amazing. Good work. Well, would you look at that? The color changed. I wonder. Have a look, Sigma. It's star, moon, star. Piece of cake. Okay, let's get our prices. First we've got a map. It says floor B. The one we found in the crew quarters said floor A. So did the one in the infirmary. I came down here using an elevator, right? So that would make A the top floor. Seems weird, and don't the numbers usually count up from the bottom floor? Well, look at it this way. A for above, B for below. Why does it seem ominous? Whatever, moving on. Our next prices, let's see. The keycards. Okay. And we've got, what is this? Some kind of input device. It has a keyboard on it. Is that for the bomb? And a cable connected to the top. We can worry about that later. Might as well take it with us for now though. And finally, the key. We can get it now. We can get out now, yeah. Okay, So I'm guessing that was the device for the bomb. Or we need to put the passwords in.
An ambidextrous for.
What's going
Someone
on?
from another team opened one of them. They must have found a moon card.
Well, where the hell would they just go and open one of the doors on their
We
own?
should get back upstairs. Whoever jumped the gun is probably in the warehouse.
Right. Okay, let's go. When it out of the magenta door and into the warehouse, so there's Tamayoji, Dio, and Clover. Wait, Dio? What the hell is this? Why did she open one of the AB rooms before the rest of us got back?
haven't done anything.
Dio didn't feel like waiting, I guess.
Oh, it was Dio.
You got a problem?
Yes, I do have a problem.
Why? I don't remember saying anything about waiting until everyone got back to open the AB rooms.
Are you kidding me? We didn't talk about it because we thought it was common sense.
Sigma's right. We were able to get back quickly, but the others could still be stuck somewhere. What if they can't get back in time?
No sooner were the words out of her mouth.
Oh, thank goodness. You're all here.
Did something happen?
Yes, it's Quark, you see.
What? What happened to Quark?
He collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
What?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. This condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Oh no.
Tamayoji shot Kay inside and up through the yellow door. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks and then ran off after him.
Quark, come on, kid. Get a hold of yourself.
Tamayoji grabbed Quark's shoulder and began to shake him desperately. It was Clover who stopped him.
Hey, what are you doing? He's sick, and we don't even know what's wrong with him. What if you make him worse?
Then what am I supposed to do? I have to save him.
Save? That seems a little extreme. Maybe he just has anemia or something.
No, that's not it. I know him better than any of you. He doesn't have anemia. He's never just collapsed before.
Well, then call an ambulance and stop freaking out about it.
You son of a bitch. This is serious.
The infirmary seems pretty well equipped. There are plenty of diagnostic tools, but
Without a doctor, there's not going to be much we can do with him.
Alright, well, we've got Luna.
That's right. I remember Dio saying something. You have a medical license, don't you?
wait, really? Is that true, Luna?
Well, yes, but...
You have to take a look at him then. Please. Quark needs your help.
Okay, I'll see what I can do. I think that machine over there is a medical scanner. It's called an atom. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people.
So that thing can tell us what's wrong with Quark?
Yes, I believe it can.
I don't want to rush you, but the sooner the better. Just let us know if you need anything.
Of course.
The whole process took only a few minutes. The machine scanned Quark's body and within seconds his results lit up the screen. Words too complicated for me to understand scrolled across it, and as she read them, Luna's face grew dark. She bit her lips and just stood there for a moment looking down at Quark before she spoke.
Well, I know what's wrong with him. I feel so terrible saying this, but...
Yeah, we're ending soon.
Quark has an infection.
Oh no.
Don't tell me.
He's been infected with a virus called Radical 6.
Have you heard of this virus? Radical 6, I mean?
Yeah. I told Alice and Tenmyoji about it.
Fi and I heard about it from Luna.
And you and Luna were two of the first people who to investigate the infirmary. They must have seen the newspaper clipping that Quark found. I'd stayed behind after the AB game, and they had all split up and gone into different rooms. It seemed like one way or another everyone had heard about Radical 6.
No, he can't... How could he have gotten infected? That's not possible.
Something about the tone of his voice seemed strange. Why wasn't it possible? Had Tenmyoji known about Radical 6 before the rest of us?
There must be something we can do! How can we cure him?
Well, Adam says there's an antiviral serum called Excelivir. It's the only way to counteract Radical 6. If we can inject him with some, he should be okay.
Where is it? Shouldn't it be in the infirmary somewhere?
Yeah, we looked around, but we didn't see anything.
I don't trust a damn thing you say. I'm asking Luna.
I'm sorry, but Theo's telling the truth. We didn't find anything.
Damn it. What about the other rooms? Sigma, what about you? Did you find anything?
You mean in the control room? All that had was a bunch of stuff for controlling the generator. I don't think anybody would put medicine in there.
What about you, Kay? Was there any medicine in your room?
I'm terribly sorry. There was nothing of the sort in the archives. Books and so on in abundance, but no medicine.
Oh God, he's going to... Oh God, no.
Look, just be sure, where did the three of you go?
Someplace called the Bee Garden. It was kind of like a park with trees and stuff.
But
yeah, no medicine. Maybe some medicinal plants?
Tenmyoji slumped to the ground. For a moment, there was silence.
Quark?
Quark! Oh, thank God! You're awake!
Get away from me!
No, the old woman is not there. They haven't talked about the old woman at all.
What? Quark, what are you...
Sorry, Grandpa. I can't. I have to.
Have to what? What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious? I have to escape.
Didn't they find the woman after the first AB room?
But how?
Like this.
Quark's hand moved like lightning. He'd grabbed hold of the scalpel and was driving it straight towards his heart. Stop!
No! Let go! Let go of me!
Pretty tough for a kid. Hey guys, I could use a hand here.
Yeah, right.
On it.
Me too.
Stop it! Let go of me, you jerks!
Tenmyoji, what the hell are you doing? Get over here. Tenmyoji, can you even hear me?
Oh, right.
Damn you! Bastards! Why won't you let me go? I have to get out of this body! They can't lock away the soul! Once my body's gone, my soul can escape! Please! You have to let me go! Let me go! I'm trapped here! Let me die! I have to die! Kill me! Somebody! Anybody! Kill me! Kill me! Kill me!
Jesus, this kid's lost it. Hey, somebody, get that scalpel away from him. Good. Thanks, whoever that was. Quark barely even seemed to notice the loss of the scalpel. He continued to scream and writhe like he was possessed. What are we going to do? We've got to calm him down somehow.
Luna,
Yes?
are there any tranquilizers in here?
No. Well, I mean,
What?
there's Superil Beta.
Soperil?
That's the anesthetic, the one that's in our bracelets. Good. Perfect. Hit him with some of that.
What?
He'll be fine. It's just an anesthetic, Tenmyoji.
But it was different because he said thanks to whoever it was who took the scalpel. Before it was Clover who took the scalpel.
It won't hurt him, I promise.
But
Just hurry up and do it. Come on, Luna.
Okay, let me just... Okay, I've
We
got
don't
it.
know who took it. He just said thanks to whoever took it. But before it was Clover that took it. But now we don't know who took the scalpel.
Good. Wait until he's... Now! Do it now!
Right.
No! Stop! Stop!
Yeah, because we said the last time we told Clover to take the scalpel.
Respiration, blood pressure. According to these readings, he's in a very deep sleep.
I guess we're good for
Yes.
now.
What about the anesthetic? How long will it last?
He shouldn't wake up for a few...
Man, he sure was strong for such a little guy.
I think that might be the virus's fault.
I also can't skip.
It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs reason. Without anything to hold it back, his body was using every ounce of strength it had.
Yeah? How do you know?
Huh? Oh, well,
How much do you know about this Radical Six?
oh, not much. I probably know about as much as you do. All I've seen about it is that newspaper article.
That's the
Why
truth.
would I lie about that? I've seen other viruses do the same thing. I was just making a guess.
So when Quark tried to kill himself, are you saying that was because of Radical 6 too?
Yes, at least I think so.
So what kind of virus is Radical Six?
What are you doing?
I turned and followed Tenmyoji's gaze. Oh shit! There stood Alice, her hand wrapped tightly around the scalpel. Apparently she had been the one to take it away from Quark. The longer I looked at her, however, the more I wondered if she had taken it to protect him, or for some other, more sinister reason. She didn't seem stable. In fact, she looked far more like Quark had a moment ago than I was entirely comfortable with. Her eyes were flat and hollow. Her face was an emotionless mask. She was not well. Alice? Hey, are you feeling okay?
We're all going to die.
Huh?
We're all dead already. Only terrorists would resort to biological warfare. But they will. Soon.
Hey, what the hell are you talking about?
You don't understand? All of humanity is going to die. The virus will spread. Adults, children, everyone. Everyone! There won't be anyone left! I'd rather die here!
Wait, Alice! We were all too stunned to even try to restrain her. We just stood there as she spun around and leapt through the door. Damn it. I shook myself and took off after her. But those few moments of hesitation had put too much of distance and too many doors between us. Shit, which way did she go? Right? Left. I was still trying to decide when everyone else poured out of the infirmary.
You lost her.
Yeah, I don't know which way she
Well,
went.
let's split up and look. Quickly.
Right.
Look. If you find her, it's probably best not to shout or anything. Just do your best not to provoke her. Understood?
Gotcha.
Tenmyoji, I think you should stay here with Quark. The rest of us can look for Alice. Sound good?
Yeah, I stay here. Got it.
All right, let's move, people. Get going.
At Vice Command, we scattered, filtering off into the different rooms. Although as I ran, I thought, where should I look for Alice? Perhaps the lounge would be a good bet. Well, I actually wanted to like see if I can find a good place to stop, but now it's actually like actually getting into something now, huh? No one here, huh? Damn, where did she go? No point in complaining, I just needed to look somewhere else. Well, where even are we? We're here. I turned and headed towards the exit. I mean, there's a B-room game like very soon, so I guess we can stop there then. Oh, we're gonna see the archives now. So this is the archives, huh? Okay, Quark and Alice search this room. Damn. Nothing here either. We need to find her. Quick, or she's gonna do something bad. If she loses it like Quark did, then nobody's around to stop her. Shit, I need to hurry. I decided to try the garden where Clover, Temiuch and Dio had gone after passing through the door. The first thing I noticed when I stepped inside was the smell. Plant life was everywhere and the air was filled with the fresh scent of it growing, underlaid with the sweet dry tones of dead leaves underfoot. While the air outside had been dry and harsh, in here it was warm and wet like a forest after spring rain. Just like Clover said, plants and stuff everywhere. Nah, we haven't seen, we never saw the archives, and we never saw this room. I walked slowly down the path, still slightly stunned. Most of the facility had been cold, dull metal, but this room was positively verdant. Man, hard to believe there's something like this here. What the hell is this even for? As strange as the garden was, Alice needed to be my priority. I reined my thoughts back in and continued down over the path and into the grass. I'd only gone a few steps when I stopped short. Alice.
Oh, there you are. Good. I'm glad you showed up.
Huh?
I just got here a minute ago. She was like this when I found her. When you showed up, I was getting ready to take her to the infirmary.
Then she's alive?
Yeah. Her breathing and pulse seem normal. She doesn't appear to have any obvious external wounds.
So she's just unconscious?
Looks like it.
What about the scalpel?
Doesn't look like she has it. Figure she probably dropped it on the way here. Anyway, we need to get her to the infirmary. Give me a hand here.
Right.
Wait, hold on. There's something I need to tell you. Just stay calm. Look to the right.
My right or your right?
Your right.
What the hell? This is the bomb.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure someone didn't move it here from the crew quarters. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's an entirely different bomb. Look at the number on the side.
It says 01. The one in this crew pod said 03. Shit. Then there's no question, huh?
I've got more good news. Just think about the numbers for a moment.
You're saying there's a O2 bomb out there somewhere.
I can't be sure, but it does seem pretty likely.
Damn it. That means we are talking about an explosion the size of 3 tons of TNT. Who said it?
Clover, Tenmyoji, and Dio investigated the garden. There's also a chance someone else said it. Anyone could have come here after they left and before we showed up. Anyway, we need to move Alice. Help me out here.
Alice was lighter than I expected on fire, and I managed to set off towards the infirmary at a brisk trot. No one died. That's insane.
Alright, please pay attention, everyone. You need to hear this. The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
What did it say?
Her results are identical to Quark's. She has also been infected with Radical 6.
If I had called everyone else back after I brought Alice to the infirmary, 7 sets of eyes widened as Luna spoke.
Oh no. No! What's going to happen to her?
Well, like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6. It's a special antiviral treatment. Whether or not there's any around here, though.
No! No! Oh, Alice! I don't want you to die! Please, please don't die! I don't want to be alone! Don't die!
Dude, the voice acting, man. Clover wrapped her arms around Alice's unconscious body and began to sob. None of us had the heart to pull her off, so all we could do was stand and watch uncomfortably.
10 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling. All play. If no...
Alright.
Guys, I think we should get back to the warehouse.
What about Alice and Quark?
I guess we're just gonna have to leave them behind.
No! I'm not leaving!
Clover.
I'm staying here! Like heck, I'm gonna leave Alice all alone!
She's going to be fine. I gave her some Soparil. She'll just be sleeping like Quark.
I don't care! I just want to stay with her. She shouldn't have to be all by herself.
Whatever. She can do what she wants.
I see. Dio and Tenmyoji's opponent in the next AB game is Clover. If she doesn't vote, then she'll default to ally, which I don't think I need to mention would be pretty favorable for Dio. If she stays, he's got an easy round.
Whoa. What are you saying? You think I'm gonna choose Betray?
Yeah, I do. Am I wrong?
Yes. Of course I'm gonna pick ally. For one, Tenmyoji's gonna be in there with me. I can't just ignore his opinion and make my own choice, right?
No, I won't be going. I can't leave Quark here when he's like this. I'll be staying, just like Clover.
Hey, come on now. What is this?
Knock it off, Dio. He's too smart to let you make a scapegoat out of him.
What the hell? Why are you so suspicious of me?
Yes?
What if Dio stays behind too? If Clover, Tenmyoji, and Dio all don't vote, then everyone allies.
Oh, you don't know?
Know what?
This. You didn't find a note like this one?
Huh? Wait, what's this?
We found it in the archives.
Well, there sure as hell wasn't anything like that in the garden.
We didn't find one in the control room either.
Apparently only the archive had one.
What
Why don't you read it for us, Sigma?
I took the note from him and, still slightly confused, began to read. Here are some more big game roots for you, and not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized, and in other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote.
You see, at least one member of each trio must vote. Otherwise...
That means Kay has to vote. Quark and Alice certainly aren't in any condition to. If he doesn't, all 3 of them are screwed.
Wait a second. Kay's got 6 BP right now. His opponent is gonna have to default to ally. That means if Kay chooses Betray, he's gonna have 9 points.
You needn't worry. I have every intention of choosing ally.
Oh, give me a break. You expect us to just swallow your bullshit?
Oh dear. Dio, please, think for a moment. You do realize that Alice currently only has 1 BP, don't you? If I were to betray her, what would happen?
Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
I am not so desperate to escape that I would be willing to kill. Therefore, I will definitely choose ally. Indeed, I really have no choice. Unless, of course, I wish to become a murderer.
5 minutes remain.
We don't have time to argue about this. There's only one solution. Clover, you're going to have to go vote for us.
Huh?
What does that mean?
What, did I use big words? It means this!
I've never seen someone move that fast before, let alone someone as old as Samayoji. In the blink of an eye, he covered a few feet between him and Dio and slammed a closed fist into the other man's chest. Dio fell to his knees, wheezing for air, and Tamayoji waited a half second to make sure he was down, then turned to look at Clover.
He's not gonna stay down forever. Get out of here, Clover.
But...
You and Kay are in the same position now. I've only got 1 BP, just like Alice.
Interesting. So long as Tenmyoji doesn't vote, Clover's only choice is to choose ally.
Admittedly, there is a chance she might kill me.
Are you saying you trust me with your life?
That's about the size of it. Well, what the hell are you standing around for? Get! You don't need to worry about Alice. I'll keep a good eye on her, I promise. Now get moving! You still don't trust me.
No, that's not it at all. I trust you.
Damn, why is it getting so intense now?
Until Ambidex's game polling closes.
Why is it getting so intense?
We need to go.
Come on. Okay, take care of Alice.
She'll be fine.
That seemed to finally satisfy her, and we were off. We ran as fast as we could, leaping through doors and tearing through rooms on our way back to the warehouse. Well, it would be too bad if we're gonna end it here for today. Everybody ready? All right, we're gonna save here. Alright, well, I guess we'll see then. So we'll do more next time. What a cliffhanger.